It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Carrie from Sky Properties, and today we're going to talk about something that will be on the March ballot, which is the Justice for Renters bill. Of course, that bill sounds great. Everyone wants justice for renters, but it's not what it is. If you're a landlord and you're watching this, it's yet just more restrictive rent control. We've started a campaign through AAGLA and some of the other associations to try and stop this bill from passing. So the question is, will this be more restrictive than AB 1842? And the answer is that it could be, yes. And in fact, it probably will be. They're basically squeezing these owners so tightly that they're not going to be able to pay their bills eventually. Expenses have gone up dramatically, but rents have not. That will eventually start to show in our housing, which of course, LA rent control basically never worked. If you look at LA, it's really damaged our housing stock, not helped it. And what's going to happen, an unintended consequence, I think, is that renters are going to have housing all given by the same big companies. Everything will be done the same way at the same price. I think what we're going to do is we're going to lose all the charm of our city. And if that's what people want in order to house people, then great. But it's also been a proven fact that it doesn't work by doing that. The more restrictive the rent control is, usually it does not help the people that it's intended to help because there's no means test. So the question here is, how is this going to back landlords into corners? And it will back landlords into corners. Well, they're going to have to be creative with their financing or creative with their income. Maybe that could mean maybe turning them into condos or selling their building, or could also possibly mean that they do everything they can to have a high turnover so they can re-rent at market. I think it's possible that they'll even take away a landlord's ability to raise the rent after it's vacant, which would be a disaster. If landlords are unable to raise rent in between tenants, what it's going to mean is that landlords will not be incentivized to fix up their units. Residents will then be able to get them cheaper, but then again, who is getting the apartments? Who is benefiting from doing that? And that's a piece that's always left out.